Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to discuss and understand secondary education system. But before discussing today's topic, I want to share a message with you for your information and compliance. That is about COVID-19, also known as coronavirus disease 19. You can protect yourself if you stay home. You are safe. Keep a safe distance. Wash your hands with soap for at least 20 seconds. Do not touch your mouth, eyes, nose if your hands are not clean. Cover your nose, mouth with a disposable tissue or a flexed elbow when you cough or sneeze. Now, I want to discuss today's topic, that is secondary education and its objectives. Secondary education is not a type of education, but it is a stage in the formal education of an individual and is related to adolescence period. It is that stage of school education which starts after elementary education and terminates with the entrance of a student in the degree course of education. Although the duration of secondary education is a controversial issue, however, below are some viewpoints which make it clear the duration of secondary education stage. According to Secondary Education Commission's report, secondary education covers the age group of 11 to 17 years. It is also divided into two categories or rather stages, that is junior secondary stage of 3 years from class 6 to class 8th and higher secondary stage of 4 years from ninth class to 12th. Indian Education Commission, or which is also known as the Kothari Commission, they are of the opinion that secondary education stage should begin after 7 years of primary education. The duration of secondary education is 4 or 5 years after primary education. According to Indian Education Report, secondary education can be divided into two stages. Lower secondary stage, it includes classes 8 to 10th, and higher secondary stage, it includes classes 11th to 12th. From the above discussion, we may say that secondary education is not a type of education, but a stage. You just keep it in your mind that it is a stage in the formal education of an individual and coincides with the adolescence period. It is a stage which begins where the stage of primary education ends and goes before the stage of the first degree course. Now, objectives. There are numerous objectives of secondary education, but most important of them are as under. Number one, developing democratic citizenship. Now, I will explain it. One of the most important objectives of secondary education is to develop democratic citizenship. The all-round development of personality is only possible in a democratic atmosphere because democratic atmosphere provides all sort of opportunities and facilities to the individuals. No education is worth which does not inculcate the qualities necessary for living graciously, effectively, and efficiently in a society. It inculcates the qualities of living, qualities of discipline, cooperation, social service, and quality of tolerance. For the survival of democracy, the education must cultivate human values among the youth. Awareness of thinking, awareness of heart, mind, and awareness of doing different tasks is very essential for inculcating the spirit of democratic citizenship among the youth. Number second, improvement of vocational efficiency. Now I can explain it. Vocational efficiency can be improved if right type of vocational training may be provided to the secondary school students. The idea of introducing different vocations in the secondary schools is to vocationalize education and to promote incentives, facilities, and opportunities to the students so that they may be able to learn and to earn. It is the it is to accelerate their skill, qualities, and interest. It is to make them self-sufficient, self-dependent, self-earner, and self-supporter. Without vocational training, the general education will not fulfill their economic requirements of life. We, as a teachers, need to promote technical skills and efficiency at all stages of education so as to provide trained, qualified, experienced, and efficient persons to work out schemes of industrial and techno agricultural advancement. Number third, development of personality. One more objective of secondary education is to help in developing the personality of the students. Personality does not mean only physical personality, but it means the intellectual, emotional, social, and moral development as well. It also stresses the development of productivity and creativity aspect. It stresses all round development of the personality of the learners. It prepares the youth for their involvement in different development programs. Number four, education for leadership. One of the most important objectives of education at the secondary stage level is education for leadership. Democracy cannot function effectively, efficiently, and successfully until and unless all the people may not discharge their responsibilities. If we share our responsibilities, then we shall be able to make our country strong and powerful. This idea is closely associated with the qualities of leadership. All education institutions, including secondary schools, can play a wonderful role in promoting and inculcating the spirit of leadership among the growing youth. It is the higher standard of education which can inculcate the spirit of leadership through vocational efficiency, sympathy, fellow feeling, cooperation, coordination, and tolerance among students. Number five, to achieve the objectives of life. This is a very good objective of secondary education stage. Secondary education can help a lot in achieving the desirable goals of life. For example, final selection of profession, vocations, technical jobs, besides suitable adjustment in life as well as in society, and to lead a happy and progressive and prosperous life. Conclusion. To conclude, we can say that aims give force and incentives to objectives, and further, the objectives give final shape to our talent, aptitudes, and interests. The need of the time is to implement the desired objectives. Thank you.